Yo, 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 yo. Big Kids back up in here. They switching up on him. They switching up on Drake, y'all. Drake ain't gonna have no more friends after this year. I'm telling you. Guess who just switched up on Drake? Oh, y'all seen the thumbnail and the title. Damn, never mind. Cenat switched up on Drake in the most disrespectful manner. You wouldn't believe what just happened, you guys. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Shout out to Spotlight. Y'all know I'm like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
Video, not a banger.
Oh, ooh.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Oh,
y'all gotta start letting me direct this shit.
Drake's latest release.
Drake thought he was about to get that stream of stimulus pack. Nope.
Nokia was met with unexpected and stinging criticism, not from a fellow artist, but from a figure even more influential in today's digital space, Cenat.
Yeah.
Known for his immense streaming audience and previous support of Drake's music, Kai surprised fans by openly criticizing the new music video during a live broadcast.
Music video, not a banger.
Nah, it's not.
Let me tell you something, bro. Y'all gotta start letting me direct this shit.
Ooh.
Everybody clear your mind. Look, Drake.
Big boy talk.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Nokia, I ain't gonna lie. As a nigga that's gonna be honest, Nokia, that was a sold music video. Gang. Okay, symbolism, but I don't think that's a song where you gotta do symbolism. This is me being honest, chat. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
Previously celebrated for reacting positively to Drake's drops, Kai's reversal caught the internet by storm. The critique wasn't subtle or speculative. It was immediate, blunt, and delivered in real time to thousands of viewers. According to Kai, the black and white visuals lacked coherence and felt disjointed from the track's overall energy. The Nokia video was initially positioned as a standout artistic release, something meaningful and potentially genre-defining. However, instead of resonating with viewers, the stylistic choices left even loyal Drake fans puzzled. With inconsistent pacing and visuals that seemed out of sync with the music, the video was perceived by many as a missed opportunity to create a defining cultural moment.
Drake, I am doing a 30-day stream, non-stop, 24/7, for the past 27 days. I've been on my stream 24/7, no privacy, attempting to break the world record of subs. And I would love for you to be a part of this experience, bro. I don't know if you remember me. I was with 21. We were supposed to get back together and stuff. I lost the bet. Me and you supposed to...
Bro, 30 days streaming straight? Wow. Bruh. That's wild.
Get back together, and we never got in contact, which is fine. But if you're gonna be in LA soon, bro, stop by, bro. We got 3 days left.
Kai's assessment reflected a growing sentiment among fans who expected more from such a highly anticipated visual. He remarked that the video felt more like an amateur production than a polished visual from a global superstar. In a particularly biting moment, Kai joked he could have produced a stronger concept from his home setup, reinforcing just how far the visuals missed the mark. In today's landscape, where influencers hold serious sway over public opinion, this critique landed harder than a diss track. It marked a rare instance of one of Drake's strongest digital allies expressing public disappointment, signaling a potential shift in how even his most loyal supporters...
Coming from Cenat, that was worse than a diss track. That's how big that's how much influence he got. Drake know that. That was worse than a diss track.
View his current creative output. What began as a simple critique quickly turned into a full-blown takedown.
Hang out with them. Get some of that sauce.
That's not what keeps you. No, that's not what keeps you popping.
Fuck these kids.
That's not what keep you popping. And if that's the game he playing, I gotta play this game.
All the older niggas streaming music and buying it, Joe? No.
Dog, all
that
shit y'all saying for me applies to the field.
Cenat didn't just say the Nokia music video missed the mark. He offered his own alternative vision. He pitched a more vibrant, nostalgic concept. Arcades.
Then don't forget, Drake put him in that paperwork, y'all. I got too much Vaseline. Looking like Busta Rhymes out this motherfucker. Hey, look, don't forget, Drake put Cenat in that paperwork. Cenat say, yeah, I got you. You want to put me in paperwork? Okay. All right, I got you. No more stream stimulus pack for you.
Roller rinks, neon lights, and a colorful atmosphere that would have matched the song's upbeat energy. His take resonated. In fact, it made so much sense that fans immediately rallied behind it, questioning why a global artist like Drake hadn't taken a similar creative route.
Just think, I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Cenat. That's gonna sound like hate.
It is. It's not hate.
It's not hate.
It is.
Cenat.
Go find.
I don't care about you and Cenat. He got a whiny voice, bro.
Find some niggas your fucking age.
Once Kai voiced his opinion live, the internet exploded. Quote tweets poured in with blunt reactions. TikToks mimicked Kai's commentary. Comment sections filled with longtime Drake fans reluctantly admitting the visuals felt uninspired. The fallout wasn't just harsh, it was widespread, signaling a major disconnect between Drake's vision and audience expectations.
Music video, not a banger. Let me tell you something, bro. Y'all gotta start letting me direct this shit. Everybody clear your mind. Look, Drake, I'm telling you right now, bro. Nokia, you sold. I ain't gonna lie. As a nigga that's gonna be honest, Nokia, that was a sold music video. Gang. Okay, symbolism. But that's not I don't think that's a song where you gotta do symbolism. This is me being honest, chat. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
What made this shift even more shocking was the recent history between Drake and Kai. Just months ago, they were seen as collaborators. Drake had appeared on Kai's stream during the For All the Dogs rollout, generating viral moments and instant buzz. Kai was instrumental in driving engagement for tracks like SSS for You, which received massive early support thanks in part to his loyal following. The momentum helped shape the track's early chart performance, and it felt like Drake had locked in one of the most powerful cosigns in the influencer world. But cracks in the alliance began forming shortly after Kai critiqued Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance, a move some interpreted as favoring Drake during their ongoing rivalry.
Drake, I am doing a 30-day stream, non-stop, 24/7. For the past 27 days, I've been on my stream 24/7, no privacy, attempting to break the world record of subs. And I would love for you to be a part of this experience, bro. I don't know if you remember me. I was with 21. We were supposed to give back together and stuff. I lost the bet. Me and you were supposed to give back together, and we never got in contact, which is fine. But
he said 21 as in 21 Savage or 21 as his age. Because if you lost, you got to watch you. You can't gamble with 21 Savage. Y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, look up Aiden Ross and 21 Savage card game. Finesse. Look that up. 21 Savage be out here scamming. For real.
But if you're gonna be in LA soon, bro, stop by, bro. We got 3 days left.
That changed once Kendrick dropped Not Like Us. The energy shifted fast. Kai publicly praised the record, recreated the intro, and echoed the viral intensity behind the track. Drake took notice. On his track, The Heart Part 6, Drake appeared to respond subtly. A line about favorite things in paperwork came across as a direct shot at Kai, referencing the switch-up. It was passive-aggressive but unmistakable. Drake felt the loss of support and chose to address it through music instead of direct dialogue. Rather than resolving the issue, this only escalated the situation. Drake had once held the advantage with influencers, but now even they were turning. The fallout from Kai's comments is more than a moment. It's a message. And the impact continues to ripple across the industry. The subtle tension between Drake and Kai Cenat didn't just simmer, it exploded. After Drake dropped a veiled jab aimed at Kai in The Heart Part 6, the dynamic shifted instantly. What had once been a mutually beneficial connection between artist and streamer turned into full-blown tension. The aftermath was immediate. Kai...
Y'all know Drake, y'all know he too sensitive to take that. What? Kai Cenat don't like my video. He don't like my video, y'all. Ooh, I'm about to go post me a selfie in the mirror for IG. That's what Drake do if he mad at you. He go post a selfie You know what I'm saying? That's how he do. He go do some duck lips. I'm mad. I'm mad at you. Ooh. Ay, 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 ay,
ay. Who previously boosted Drake's tracks with viral energy, now openly mocked one of Drake's most anticipated videos. The laughter was unfiltered, the criticism was sharp, and the impact was undeniable. This wasn't just a difference of opinion, it marked a broader cultural turning point. For the first time, Drake wasn't just facing lyrical opposition, he was losing ground with the very demographic that fuels modern virality. Cenat represents a...
But you gotta ask yourself, how could you put that man in some paperwork, bro? How could you do that? Let's just say you didn't do it and your lawyers did. Why would you approve that? Bruh, come on, man. He done gave you his stream of stimulus package for a minute. You gonna sit up there and do that? Knowing he's sitting up on stream, egging on your weak music, knowing he lying. Knowing he lying. Through the whole thing, you got him sitting through that weak music.
A new era of digital influence. He's the voice of the streaming generation, the community that decides what trends, what gets played, and what gets passed over. So when Kai laughed at the Nokia video and labeled it boring, offbeat, and weird, it wasn't just commentary, it was a death sentence for the rollout. Social media took that moment and ran with it. Memes flooded timelines. Edits compared Nokia's black and white visuals to low-budget student projects. TikTok creators echoed Kai's sentiments, while fans who once defended Drake were forced to admit the truth. This wasn't a win. Drake's recent output hasn't exactly been untouchable. Rollouts have stumbled. Albums haven't hit the mark. And with Nokia positioned as the track that would reignite his momentum, the stakes were high. Instead of redemption, the video became a turning point. The internet didn't just move past it, it tore it apart. The contrast with Kendrick Lamar's recent moves is stark. Kendrick's Not Like Us dominated the internet, tapped into regional pride, and set cultural moments ablaze. Drake, on the other hand, looked disconnected. His attempts to reclaim control of the narrative felt forced, like someone trying to read a map that's already outdated. What's even more significant is that this moment exposed Drake's weakening grip on influence. The artist who once dictated the sound of the internet is now reacting to it. For years, Drake stayed ahead by shaping trends. Now he's chasing them and losing. This wasn't a diss track, it was cultural rejection, and it landed harder than bars ever could. As the backlash over Nokia continues to spiral, one thing has become increasingly noticeable: Drake's silence. For an artist who once prided himself on controlling the narrative with clever bars and calculated responses, this time he's saying nothing. And in an era where silence can be louder than any tweet, post, or lyric, people are starting to question what it really means. For years, Drake built his brand on being in the conversation, whether through a surprise release, a viral lyric, or a perfectly timed appearance. He knew how to keep the spotlight on him. But now, with Cenat's live critique echoing through every social platform and fans slowly turning the page, Drake's lack of a response is only adding fuel to the fire. This silence isn't being read as strategic, it's being read as uncertainty. Fans are wondering if Drake has finally lost the script, if this moment with Nokia and the shifting tide in pop culture caught him off guard in a way he wasn't prepared for. Because when even the influencers who once hyped your every move start turning away, the foundation starts to crack. And while Kendrick Lamar...
He hypes your every move. What? Chat. Stay on stream, chat. It wasn't even like that.
...is building momentum and inspiring the next generation of artists with lyrical precision and cultural presence, Drake's brand is suddenly feeling unsure. Not because he lacks talent or reach, but because the conversation is no longer about him being the leader. It's about whether he's keeping up at all. The fact that Kai's comments could cause this kind of ripple speaks volumes. It wasn't a diss from a rap rival. It wasn't a media smear campaign. It was a live stream, a few honest reactions. And now it's a trending topic, a viral shift, and a potential reset in how Drake is viewed by the culture that once lifted him to legendary status. This isn't the end of Drake's story, but it's one of the first times fans and critics alike are questioning what comes next and whether he still has the hunger to evolve. All eyes are on what he does now. This moment signals a major turning point, not just in Drake's career, but in the cultural hierarchy of influence. For years, Drake led the conversation, steering trends, shaping sound, and dominating headlines. But that control is slipping, and the catalyst is unexpected. A live stream, a reaction, a viral comment from Cenat. What makes this moment so critical is that it's not about a diss track or a bar. It's about influence. Drake once thrived off knowing the wave before it hit. He was the one rappers chased, the trend they followed. But right
he the one that had the stimulus package. He ain't got it no more. It's done. Over.
now, Kai's holding the mic, and every second he continues to critique, react, and clown Drake's moves live in front of millions. The gap grows wider. Drake faces a dilemma. Any direct clapback risks making him look bitter, disconnected, or out of touch with the youth that once idolized him. But ignoring it lets the narrative snowball unchecked. This isn't about losing a battle, it's about losing the room. Kai is now the voice many listen to. He's defining what's hot, what's dated, and what deserves attention. The generation that grew up with Drake is now watching a new wave rise. Streamers, content creators, and digital tastemakers who move culture in real time. And in that landscape, even someone like Drake isn't immune to falling behind. This moment is more than just one bad music video, it's a warning. Drake isn't out, but he's no longer ahead. And if he wants to recapture that edge, it can't be through recycled formulas or surface level aesthetics. It has to come from a place of authenticity, vulnerability, and fire. The game has changed, and only those who evolve with it will stay at the top. Thanks for watching.
You know why Drake can't evolve no more? Bro, what is this? Who is it from Mortal Kombat? Shang Tsung? Bro, he can't evolve because he was everybody. He already been everybody. He was 21 Savage. He was the gangster from over here. He was the Jew from over there. He was the Jamaican. He was already everybody. He was the Puerto Rican. He ran out of evolvement. He can't. He can't. He done. This is it. He done snatched everybody's soul. He done act like everybody. He act like everybody. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to Spotlight. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Yeah, what y'all think about Cenat taking that stimulus package away, taking that streamers package away. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Everybody about to change up on him. Everybody switching up on him. We already got Cenat. I think the Hennessy man he on his way. He's starting to diss him a little bit. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.